Guys, are you tired of fish just not wanting to bite? We're going to be talking about all the things that trigger that crappie to bite this winter season. We're on the week before Thanksgiving. It doesn't get any more exciting than this week. In my personal opinion, I think it's a great time to fish. Fall fishing for crappie, as we all know, the guys that have been doing it for a while, is an incredible time. So today we're going to be talking about all those subtle moves, top 3, top 4. I'm not even going to put a number on it because we are going to talk about why your friend's catching fish and maybe why you're not. Before we get started though, I'm going to let you know all the companies, hog fishing, sniping braid, and 3-pound fishing. We got Black Friday sales going on right now. Help support a small company, help support the YouTube channel. Do me a favor, go to those websites, purchase some of those great products. They're all at a discount, including the Striker, the Hammer, the Savage. It's the only time of the year that they will be on sale on the website, so take advantage of it, including hog fishing, including sniping braid. Check all those great companies out. But we're gonna have a great time, guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic time this Thanksgiving week with family. We're gonna put this video out tomorrow night, Wednesday night. So hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna be putting big fish in the boat. I'm excited. There's not many people out here. So, and it's not that bad of a temperature. Midday, here we go. What is getting these finicky fish to bite? We're gonna go through it all. And I'm gonna give you close-ups of that live scope. Here we go. Oh yeah, baby. Ha 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 ha. Oh, this is a freaking toad. Unbelievable. First fish, guys. An absolute stud. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Heavy. You gotta love fall fishing, guys. Now, should have a really good close-up of that fish catch. And one of the things that I love is just giving a bait more and more action. Action, action, action. Let's talk about it for a second here. That is an absolute stud. We're gonna keep this one for pictures, Bob. All right, so I've talked about this before, but I think that people that are catching fish, putting more fish in the boat, are actually giving even hair jigs, and that's what we're fishing with today, a little bit more action. And I always talk about doing what we call a stair-step approach, okay? Stair-step always goes up, right? Always goes up. And what happens is, what you want to do is when you're going up, you want to accelerate at different rates based on how the fish is acting. So if I got a lethargic, slow moving fish, those movements are going to be just a little bit slower, just a little bit smaller. And believe it or not, even how minute that little jump up is, those fish can sense that. And those really slow moving fish will make a move on a fish or on a bait that is moving similar speed that they are. In other words, they're not energetic, neither's the bait. Well, the fish is probably going to take an opportunity at it. The other thing I want to talk about is that a lot of times I will play the screen, and people that come on the guide trips all the time, they learn that very quickly, because I'm telling them when the pool and they're like, I never felt anything. And I'm like, just because you didn't feel anything does not mean that that bait's not in their mouth. And so, and with a hair jig, which makes it great, is that you get the opportunity to set the hook with no worries of the plastic slipping off the bait, etc. So, but just remember about a stair-step approach is that you're never going down. So you don't pull it up and then yank it down, it goes back down. It's not that. That's a jigging motion. That's a dink dink, right? What we want it to do is go like this, straight up, okay? And so that's why I say it's usually a acceleration, and then you're kind of going up a little bit, then acceleration, and then going up. That's your hair step. I'm telling you guys, that is what's getting a lot of people more fish on the boat if you're not experiencing that. It's those little subtle movements and the spooking off of fish because you dropped right back down to them. They're like, whoa, that's not natural. Now don't get me wrong, and I always say it, there are crazy fish out there and they will bite anything. So don't get me wrong on that. I'm just saying that's the success that we're having, at least in my area, with catching finicky fish. All right, let's put another slab in the boat. That was awesome. That's the Hammer. I mean, just so you guys know, that's the Hammer. Sniping braid and hair jigs on the website are crazy. And again, everything's on sale. Nice little drop right there. I am just gonna go nice and slow, waiting for some action. I see one moving below me, so I'm going to try to trigger him. And so he is triggered to me now. Nope, he's not. He goes right back. How about this guy that's making the turn here? So never give up on a pile, I say. Here he is. Boom, we got him. Never give up on a pile. Another slab, guys. Good night. subtle little movements, man. We're going to talk about this one. Wow, that's fantastic. Good fish, man. Another tournament fish. Good night. Oh, there he goes. Oh, hey, that's me playing around with a fish and finally ripping through its lips, I guess. Good night. Hey guys, 1 second real quick. Please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Please give us a follow. We really would appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Do you realize that only about 35% of the people that are watching are actually subscribers? It's absolutely free. You're not getting charged by me. You're not getting charged by YouTube. It's just showing us your appreciation, and it gives us much more of a voice with YouTube if we have more subscribers. Anyway, do me a favor. If you could follow and subscribe to the channel, just hit below. It doesn't cost a thing. I appreciate it. Now these fish have slowed up a bit, so I've went to a 1/16 ounce, changing my baits, changing the profile, subtler movements. We're gonna see if that pays off here. Well, we gotta take her right here. And we got one. Definitely paid off. Good night. All right, definitely paid off. Bam, solid eater right there. We're letting them go, letting them go. What I did was I wanted to slow it down, and I'm guaranteeing your fishing partner might be doing the same thing. Changing baits is critical, and that's what I just changed it to, a 1/16 ounce blackhead with a little paddle tail bait that's gonna give it a little bit more action. Now, do I think this is gonna work on every pile? No. I'll probably go back to my hair jig for the first couple casts on the other piles, get the aggressive fish, and then when those fish get really slow and lethargic, move to this bait. Now I've got that on my strap. Well, I'm using my hammer right here, and that's what I'm using right now. Just a bait that's pushing away the water, giving it a little bit more action. But again, if you saw, the movements are still extremely subtle. But I think this bait might be getting them fired up, so we're going to try it again. Totally. That was awesome. Oh, baby. All right, switched it up, guys. Went to the Striker 10 footer, awesome rod. Solid fish right there, just an absolute stud fish right there. Love it, love it. Went to the swamp, as you saw, small, minute movements, really, really slow. And this is something, this is probably number 4, right? I never felt the bite. Never felt it. Absolutely. Look back at the play. I'll play it right through here again. I'm literally just pulling when that fish covers the bait, and it's a rhythm thing. It's something when you see this time and time again, you get an idea of when they probably are going to bite, and you're pulling right at that point, and that gives you the opportunity to do that. Hair jigs. I always push hair jigs. Buy whoever's hair jigs you want. I don't really care. I'm just telling you, hair jigs are a really good key. Now, I use the Let's Go Fishing Pack, keep it in my boat right here, but 1/32 ounce, really getting it done. All right, let's put another fish in the boat. I love tactics in catching finicky fish. You really have to learn how to play the fish, and it's interesting. Some lakes are easy fishing lakes. I don't want to insult anybody, but some lakes typically it's a white crappie. They just tend to eat and don't question it, and you have all day to set the hook. But on a lake like mine, it's extremely difficult. It's an extremely fast tick, and you have to learn how to maneuver or make that fish react to your bait. And it's even when you're doing the stair-step approach, which again I think is just a big deal. You have to know when to accelerate. If you give them too long, like they're drifting, they'll lose sight of it. It's almost like as they're ending it, you have to throw it up again so they get more excited about it. Hard to say, but it's definitely time in the water and time in the boat, getting it done. But oh, baby. Just playing. I'm never giving up on the pile, guys. That's what happened there. Played multiple piles. It's a solid fish right there. Went after these guys, came to these guys, never giving up on the cast, trying to maximize my time when I'm casting. You're gonna win if you do that. You don't give up on the target. You look at a secondary target all the way into the boat. Matching his aggressiveness. Bam. Good fish. He's hiding behind the trolling motor, but nice eater fish right there, guys. Letting them go. All right, guys, well, that's going to end it. Hey, do me a favor. Go to the website. Check out the Black Friday sales. They are incredible. They are the best deals we will have all year on hog fishing, the nets. The rods don't get put on sale ever on the website, so take advantage of that. If you love the Striker, the Hammer, the Savage, the King's Tail, the Maverick, they're all incredible rods. Incredible reviews on those rods. Everybody really, really loves them, so I recommend checking those deals out. One last thing is, you know, like I said earlier, you know, only about 35% of people are subscribers to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. Do me a favor. Let's get to 30,000 followers. Do me a favor. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. We don't ask for anything on this website other than to visit our sponsors, but also add a follow. It's free, and it shows the support that we need. Take it easy, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving with your family, and well, we'll be fishing all the way through it, so stay tuned. We're going to be putting out a lot of content this holiday season. Take it easy, guys.